boy, buddy. Jump number one's a good one coming in at 18 feet and 5 inches. 18 feet, 5 inches on jump number one for Achilles. Jump number two coming up right here. Angel, Aspen, Hazy, the tripod Dutch Shepherd, followed by Banjo, Bella, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, and Silas. Brand new team there with Silas. Big dog jump off the special in splash number 5. Dory, Wrigley, and the Ouija. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Allie and Achilles. Good job. That was a bigger jump on jump number 2 for Achilles. Good boy, buddy. 3 extra inches out to 18 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Achilles. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Hatch? Test. Test. Perfect.
Last time you were using 2, you're using 1, the volume was turned down. You guys were using 2, so I had the volume turned down. Sorry, I don't know where that one's at. Say something.
Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Jenny and her Australian Shepherd. This is Angel. Brand new team with us here at DogMode this weekend. This team owns a great personal best of 16 feet. Yeah, you're good. Good job, Angel. Jump number 1 coming up here. Huh? Oh, I had you for a practice on that. Oh, yeah, no, so when you practice, I'll usually go down there and grab a drink or whatever and then come back for your 2 jumps. So, yeah, you're good. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Jenny and Angel, Aspen, Gazy, Banjo, Bella, Bindi, Blue. I swore, oh, it says down. I was like, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, Silas, Data, Dory, Wrigley, Ouija, and Duke. Right now, jump number 1 coming for Angel. They do have that personal best of 16 feet, 0 inches. Current average of 13 feet, 4 inches. Good job. Great job on jump number 1. That one's going to come in right at 13 feet and 0 inches on jump 1, 13 feet and 0 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Aspen, Gazy, Banjo, Bella, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, and Silas due up next. Right now, jump number 2 for Jenny and Angel. Holy cow, that was nice. Great job, Angel. This should be a little bit further than jump number 1. Very similar, but we're going to add on 2 inches out to 13 feet and 2 inches. Great job by Angel. 13 feet and 2 inches on jump number 2. Sitting right there where the current average is. Out there wondering what that current average consists of, it basically takes the last 15 jumps each team has had and takes an average of all those scores, and that's where that current average comes from. If need be, it will revert back to last year to add some of those scores in. If they don't have 15 total jumps, it'll be the total of every jump they've had. Good job, Angel. Good job. Next up, this is a fun little team. Very new to DogMode here as well. Had them earlier at Splash number 4 this morning. This is Heather and her 3-legged Dutch Shepherd. This is Aspen Gazy. This team has a huge personal best of 18 feet 6 inches. Current average very consistent there at 18 feet 4 inches. Will not see a practice jump from this team this time, just the 2 score jumps. Tiny little lightning fast girl. This girl gets down the dock so fast, the first time I didn't even notice she only had 3 legs. Wait till you see her run. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Aspen Gazy. Wow, that's going to crush their personal best. This is going to be an entirely new division for this team. That was a great run and jump. This is no longer a senior jump. We now have a master level jump from Aspen Gazy coming in at 20 feet and 6 inches. 20 feet 6 inches, crushing that personal best by 2 entire feet. That was excellent. Lots and lots of speed coming down that dock. Happened so fast. If you really aren't looking, you don't even notice she's missing that leg. That is amazing. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Crushed that personal best by an entire 2 feet on jump number 1. I must say, the first time around, I did see this coming. Wow, another big one. Will it be as big as jump number 1? It's going to be pretty close. Back-to-back jumps of 20 feet 6 inches. Holy cow, kid. Not once, but twice beat her personal best by 2 full feet. That was most excellent. Wonderful, wonderful job right there. That was pretty fantastic. But I think I earned a victory lap, Mom. Good job, kid. That was excellent. Excellent. That was good, kid. Oh, that was so good. I think you earned a victory lap, too. You sure deserve it after that. Next up on the dock, this team set a personal best last night, then came back this morning and beat it again. This is Amanda and Banjo. Set a new personal best already of 11 feet 3 inches. Current average coming up in a hurry to 9 feet and 10 inches. Apparently Mike had to go back to work, huh? What's that? Oh, perfect. Blue Jays outside. Blue Jay cheering on Banjo. There we go. Good job, buddy. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Amanda and Banjo. Bella, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, Silas, Data due up next. On deck, we've got all-world junior handler Michaela Browning and Bella. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Amanda and Banjo. Good job, buddy. This should be a really nice Banjo score. Good first jump coming in at 8 feet 10 inches. 8 feet 10 inches on jump number 1 for Banjo. Got the mark set to beat for his second jump. Bella, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, and Silas due up next. Skip over Calypso till the end of the splash. I hear that, buddy. I love it. I love it. You just made my day, mister. Now we're ready for a personal best. Let's go get it. Tough guy. Come on, tough guy. And look at that. Let's do that next time. That was a big jump. Is it a personal best? Not quite, but still a big jump at 11 feet and 1 inch. Good job, Banjo. I want to hear that fire the next time you're up there, mister. That was cool. Good boy, Banjo. Good boy. Good job, Banjo. That was excellent. And you're turning into a tough boy, too. I like that even better, I think. Good boy. That was excellent, buddy. I know, and you're having fun. That was great. Next up, one of the things in this whole splash you do not want to miss coming up on the dock right now. This is the founding member of the Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training National Junior Team. If you ever want to see how this gets played, now is the time to watch. This team has a humongous personal best of 25 feet and 9 inches. Current average of 21 feet and 11 inches. On deck, Bindi, Blue, Bullet, Silas, and Data. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Little Miss Bella. Good girl, Bella. That's going to be a nice jump to start their morning. Jump number 1's a good one for Bella, coming in at 22 feet and 8 inches. 22 feet 8 inches on jump number 1. This girl, the leader of the team that has the 3 most elite junior handlers in the entire country on it. Jump number 2 coming up right here from Michaela and her doodle, Bella. Good girl, Bella. Another big midair grab. Will jump number 2 be as big as jump number 1? It will not be as big. It's actually bigger, coming in at 23 feet and 2 inches. 23 feet and 2 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Bella. As always, a big midair grab each and every time for Michaela and Bella. We'll sit here for a half hour during practice. Every time you can guarantee that's going to happen, without fail. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Shannon and her tiny little border collie. This is Bindi. Good girl, Bindi. That was much better, kid, much better. This team has a great personal best of 11 feet, 11 inches, current average of 10 feet, 3 inches. Blue, Bullet, Silas, Data, Dory, Wrigley, and the Weege for the big dog jump off. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Bindi. Good girl, Bindi. That was, I think, her biggest jump of the weekend. I'm going to say that's a fact because it's a brand new personal best at 11 feet, 5 inches. Good girl, Bindi. Wait a minute, I lied. It's not a personal best. I looked at the wrong number, but it was still 11 feet, 5 inches. I lied to you, Shannon. We missed a personal best by 6 inches, but it was still a great jump. Yes, good girl, Bindi. 2 really good ones in a row. Not quite as big, but pretty close, coming in at 11 feet and 0 inches. I don't know that she's ever got 2 11-foot jumps in the same splash before. That might be a new best. Good girl, Bindi. Good girl, Bindi. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to one of our newer teams, Big Jumping Chocolate Lab. This is Cassie and Blue. Second ever event for this team. Already own a huge personal best of 19 feet 4 inches. Current average of 18 feet 9 inches. Bullet, Silas, Data due up next. Holy cow, buddy. From 6 feet of dock, he was challenging that personal best score already. That was a monster warm-up jump. Good boy. That was into the pool. That was a great job. We're going to add on about 20 miles an hour to that and see what happens now. Brand new team. They're doing a fantastic job. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, 19 feet 4 inches, a personal best. They may have just beat that from 6 feet of dock. Jump number 1 coming up here. Good boy. That was a really nice run down the dock. Big, big score for Blue, coming in at 18 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Blue, 18 feet, 8 inches. There you go, buddy. Let's go get it this time, Blue. Mark set to beat on jump number 1, 18 feet, 8 inches. Bullet on deck. Silas, Data, and then the 3-dog jump off. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Cassie and Blue. Good boy, mister. Little misstep, about 5 feet from the end. Might cost him just a little here, but it was great nonetheless. Good boy, Blue. Jump 2 going to be a little bit shorter, though, at 17 feet 5 inches. Take that big score of 18 feet 8 inches from jump number 1. Good boy, buddy. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. That's okay. It looked just fine to me. Good way to start their weekend off. Next up, that's going to bring us to... Oh, it is Bullet? Changing handlers on me here had me all sorts of confused. This is Olivia and Bullet this time. I had to do a double take because I thought for sure it was Bullet, but I didn't see Aubrey. Good boy, Bullet. This splash, Olivia will be guest handling Bullet for Camry. Out of town this weekend, still want her boy to get in the pool. We'll be jumping over Calypso onto Silas and Data, then to follow up with the big dog jump off with Dory, Larry, a.k.a. Wrigley, and Weege. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Bullet. He has a personal best of 21 feet 9 inches. Current average at 19 feet 4 inches. Good boy, Bullet. That was a good run down the dock. Let's see what that score says. Good boy. 18 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. Good boy, Bullet. 18 feet and 1 inch. He's still trying to figure out how to work with the new handler. Can be very tough on dogs sometimes. Takes him a little bit to adjust. Very good, buddy. This should be bigger than jump number 1 by quite a bit, I think. Much bigger. Good man, Bullet, all the way out to 19 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Bullet. 19 feet 6 inches on jump number 2. Huge improvement from jump 1 to jump number 2. How's it going, Vi? Next up on the dock, that will bring us to a new team here with North America Diving Dogs. This is Keisha and Silas. That must be Data. It sounds just like him, and he is on deck, so that is it. Ooh. Perfect. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Keisha and Silas. Did I get the names right, Olivia? Did I say all that right? Keisha and Silas, is that right? Perfect. You can smack me later if I'm wrong, but I think I got it right. Jump number 1, this is going to be a brand new personal best for this team. First ever time down the dock officially with North America Diving Dogs. Good boy, Silas. Ran through that nicely. Jump number 1 is going to be a nice score. Good boy, Silas. Out to 12 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. 12 feet and 4 inches on jump 1. Data on deck, followed by the big dog jump off. Dory, Wrigley, and Ouija. Poor Larry's got to jump against 2 really big dogs today. Right now we got jump number 2 coming for Silas. Holy cow, buddy, that was a lot further and a lot faster. Nice job. That's a different division coming in at 15 feet 0 inches. Good job, Silas. 15 feet and 0 inches on jump number 2. Love that when they're getting... Oh. There by Keisha and Silas. Good job, buddy. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Abigail Myers and her yellow, reddish, whatever color we want to call him, Labrador Retriever, Data. Silly man, Data has a fantastic personal best of 23 feet 6 inches. Current average of 19 feet and 8 inches. Can expect to see really good handling here and lots of mid-air catches between Abby and Data. Just like that. Good boy. Abby is a fun fact. Abby is a former hockey goalie. Those skills came in very handy yesterday afternoon. She saved what would have been a not-so-happy goal yesterday. Jump number 1 coming up here for Abby and Data. Big dog jump off on deck. Right now, big man Data on the dock. That's my boy. Holy cow. This is going to be like personal best territory. That was a fast run down the dock. Good boy, Data. Little shorter than I thought, but still a huge Data jump coming in at 22 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Data. 22 feet and 6 inches. Good boy. Little less lift than he normally has, but he was like a rocket off the end of the dock that time. A little more of that lift that he normally had, and we may have been in a whole new division on that one. Holy cow, that was a nice run. That had a ton of speed and power behind it. A little more lift, and I do think we probably would have hit that green level on that one. Good boy, Data. Another good jump. Going to be a little bit shorter than jump number 1, I think. Yes, it is still a nice master level jump with a score coming in at 21 feet 4 inches. Good boy, Data. 21 feet 4 inches. Going to take that huge jump of 22 feet 6 inches from jump number 1. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, the biggest moment of the entire splash coming up right here. 3-dog showdown today. Good boy, Data. That was good stuff. Coming up now, the big dog jump off. We take 3 of the biggest jumping dogs you're ever going to see. Pit them head to head. Winner take all format. On the dock right now we have world record holding Belgian Malinois. This is Dory. Owns a huge personal best of 8 feet 4 inches, current average of 6 feet 8 inches. Also on deck in the competition, Wrigley and Ouija. Good girl, Dory. Jump number 1 for Dory, a good one coming in at 7 feet and 11 inches. Setting the bar high on jump number 1 for Dory, coming in at 7 feet 11 inches. And to go with our theme, we're walking the dinosaur. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Teresa and Dory. Bar is set high, Larry and Weege. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Go get it, Dory. Look at that. This is going to be a huge Dory jump. Missed it by 1 inch with a big score of 8 feet and 3 inches for Dory. Only 1 inch off her personal best. Good girl, Dory. Thank you, Hatch. I love it. I am happy now. I don't know. Oh. On the dock, that's going to bring us to contestant number 2 in the big dog jump off. Big man Larry, the biggest of all the big dogs. Good boy, Larry. Let me find your spot, Larry. I wasn't on the right page, but I got your score. Holy cow, buddy, you just tied your personal best at 7 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Larry. Tito better watch out the way this is going, Deborah. Larry's going to catch Tito. That tied his personal best at 7 feet 0 inches. The mark to beat, 8. That's going to be another big Larry jump. Will it be as big as jump number 1? What do you think, Deborah? You would be correct, but still a big jump is 6 feet 8 inches. Good boy, Larry. That away, buddy. I feel like we need to handicap this for Larry because he's about 1/3 of the size of the other 2 dogs. Maybe less. Good boy, Larry. And that will bring us to the 3rd and final contestant of the big dog jump off. I am right. Third dog up, the Dutch Shepherd puppy. This is Allie and the Weege. This boy is the number 1 qualifier for the big dog jump off with the personal best of 9 feet 8 inches. Current average of 8 feet 3 inches. The mark for first is set by Dory right now at 8 feet 3 inches. Go get it, Weege. Good boy. That would have gave Dory a run for her money on jump number 1. First place sits at 8 feet 3 inches. Final contestant on the dock right now. On deck, big jumping Duke, followed by Duska and Emma. Right now, the for all the marbles right here. Weege is looking for 8 feet 4 inches to take first. I think we have a winner, folks. I think that's going to be a winner, and we have a victory lap coming up. That is a winner and very close to a personal best with a great score of 9 feet 5 inches. 9 feet 5 inches for the Weege, and we have a victory lap coming up right here for Allie and the Weege. Yes. Victory lap for the Weege coming up here. He is crowned the champion of the splash number 5 big dog jump off. All he can do is make a bigger, not to be outdone, this is going to be different. This is going to be an entirely new division, I think. And it is, and another personal best. Weege coming in with a big, big jump of 10 feet and 4 inches. And there it is. Coming in third in the big dog jump off today will be Deb and Larry with the final score of 7 feet 0 inches, tying his personal best. Coming in second with nearing a personal best will be Teresa and Dory. And your winner of the big dog jump off right here is Allie and the Weege, coming in with a score of 10 feet 4 inches and his own victory song. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to the reigning number 2 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs. This is Janae and her big jumping male Weimaraner. This is Duke. If there's a dog that can follow up the excitement of the big dog jump off, this is it right here with Duke. Can always expect wonderful handling from Janae, lots of midair grabs from Duke, and he is an elite title dog with a personal best of 25 feet 11 inches. Current average 22 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Duke. Jump 1, a good way to start the splash off, coming in with a score of 23 feet 0 inches. 23 feet 0 inches on jump number 1. Duke says, I got this. This one's going to be bigger yet. Here we go, buddy. Let's go get it, Duke. Duska, Emma, Gypsy, Hershey, Jack, and Jack's due up next. Right now, the big jumping Weimaraner. This is Duke. Jump number 2 coming up right here. That mark he's set to beat on jump number 1 way out at 23 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Duke. I think jump number 2 will be a little bit bigger. Is it going to get us to that 24-foot mark? It's going to be close. I'm not quite sure. Close, but not quite. A bigger jump coming in at 23 feet and 8 inches. Good boy, Duke. Good boy, Duke. Big jump of 23 feet 8 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Duke. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Michaela and her German Shepherd. This is Duska. Duska has a wonderful personal best of 19 feet 5 inches. Current average of 17 feet 4 inches. Nice job. That was a great looking run and jump. Let's see what this score tells us. Big, big jump from Duska coming in at 19 feet and 2 inches. Only 3 inches off their personal best with a fantastic score of 19 feet 2 inches. Emma, Gypsy, Hershey, Jack, Jax, and Yira do up next. Right now, second score jump coming up for Michaela and Duska. Another good one and a near mid-air grab. Will it be as big as that huge jump on jump number 1? Going to be just a little bit shorter still. A huge Duska jump coming in at 18 feet and 11 inches. Good girl, Duska, 18 feet, 11 inches. That was fantastic. She just about ripped that last one right out of the air. You okay? Next up on the dock, this could be a night or day situation. This is Michelle and Emma. We may get really good Emma, we may get naughty Emma. It's like the flip of a coin. Abigail. Perfect. That a girl Emma. Looks like we got good girl Emma. Gypsy, Hershey, Jack, Jax, Yira, and Kraken do up next. Little Miss Emma has a personal best of 22 feet and 7 inches. Current average of 18 feet 1 inch. Big jumping girl Emma here. Gypsy, Hershey, Jack, and Jax do up next. Holy cow, Emma, that's a lot of air for Emma. That was beautiful. That was a nice job, little girl. And a very big jump of 19 feet and 7 inches. 19 feet and 7 inches and a big jump on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here, 19 feet 7 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Emma. That's going to be a very similar score. Very close indeed. Just 2 inches off at 19 feet 5 inches. Good girl, Emma. Good girl, Emma. Oh, and now we're getting naughty, Emma. Although I will say I'd much rather have it now than at the beginning. Busted, Emma, busted. I much rather prefer those than the non-jumping kind. Good girl, Emma. Good job, little Miss Emma. I think she has the most fun making it hard on us. Don't worry about it. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to the local resident hippo. This is Machine Gun Kylie and Gypsy. The baby hippo. She has a fantastic personal best of 19 feet and 1 inch. World record hippo diver right here. Good girl, hippo. She does own the North America Diving Dogs Hippo World Record with a personal best of 19 feet and 1 inch. Current average of 16 feet and 10 inches. Hershey, Jack, Jax, Yira, Kraken, Kika, Cricket due up next. Great to see Melinda and Cricket make the drive up. On deck, the premier titled chocolate lab named Hershey. Right now, jump number 1 coming for Kylie and Gypsy. Good girl, Gypsy. That was a nice improvement over this morning. Good girl. Good way to start the splash out with a great jump coming in at 16 feet and 7 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. 16 feet and 7 inches. Good girl. Jump number 2 coming up right here. We can only get further out in the pool after that. Once again, we do get the 2 score jumps. We take the larger one of the 2 for their official score. Hershey, Jack, Jax, Yira, Kraken, Kika, Cricket due up next. Jump number 2 coming from the world record holding hippo. She owns that world record by distinction of being the only one ever. That is going to be a big, big jump for the hippo. That was a big jump. Good girl, Gypsy. That's going to be much bigger coming in at 17 feet, 11 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. Good girl, Gypsy. Are you proud of yourself, kid? Yeah, that was very good. That was so good. She says, whatever. I do what I want because I'm Gypsy. It's all about the Gypsy. Now coming on the dog, this is Amanda Browning and her big, big jumping chocolate Labrador Retriever, 2-year-old Hershey. This team, brand new last year. Amanda had never been on the dock. He was just over a year old. Became a premier titled team, finished the season in the top 5 of all of Labradors and North American diving dogs. They do own a huge personal best of 28 feet, 8 inches. And that's why right there. Here we go, big guy. We repeat that with full runs. We're going to be right back out there where we normally see Amanda and Hershey. Current average of 25 feet, 7 inches, skewed a little bit by a small score last night, but we're ready to get back on track today with another big jump from Hershey coming up right here. Jack, Jax, and Yira due up next. Right now, the big jump at Hershey on dock for jump number 1. Good boy, Hershey dog. We got back into that elite division with that jump. Not as much air as he normally gets, but this is going to be a monster jump anyway. Good boy, Hershey man. Jump number 1 coming in at 25 feet and 8 inches. 25 feet, 8 inches, on only about half the elevation he typically gets. Add that onto that run and jump. We're going to put 2 feet on immediately, maybe more. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Amanda and the Hershey man. Jack, Jax, Yira, Kraken, Kika, and Cricket due up next. Hershey on dock for jump number 2 right here. There we go, buddy. Another big midair grab in jump number 2. I'm positive will be bigger than jump number 1. Quite a bit bigger. Good man, Hershey, 26 feet, 5 inches. Good boy, Hershey Man, 26 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. Good boy. I think we only added about 9 feet on to last night's jump. Good boy, Hershey Man. Right, Hersh? We had about 9 extra feet from last night. Good boy. What's wrong? On the dog, this is Olivia and her super, super fast German Shepherd. This is Jack. Jax, Yira, Kraken, Kika, Cricket due up next. We are running A to Z today. Wow, good run by Jack that time down the dock. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Olivia and Jack. Jax, Yira, Kraken, Kika, and Cricket due up next. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Olivia and Jack. Good boy. Jump number 1's a really good run down the dock by Jack. Good man, Jack. That's going to be a great score of 21 feet and 3 inches. 21 feet, 3 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Olivia and Jack. Good man. Jump number 2, another really good run. I think it's going to be just a little bit shorter than jump number 1, but let's find out. It is a little bit shorter, still a master level jump coming in right at 20 feet and 0 inches. Good boy. Good boy, Jack. Next up on the dock, this will be Violet, Shannon, and Little Man Jax. Jensen, a.k.a. Violet Lee. And Shannon in the Magic Turbo Boosted Stool. Jump, warm-up jump coming right here for Little Man Jax. Good Little Man Jax. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Little Man. This guy has a humongous personal best of 20 feet 2 inches. Current average for the Little Man comes in at 16 feet and 5 inches. Yira, Kraken, Kika, Cricket, and Lady Bird due up next. Last splash out, Lady Bird set the North American Diving Dogs Bracco Italiano world record. Little Man Jax coming right here. Good Little Man. Holy cow, buddy. That was fantastic. Big jump to start the morning off for Jax, coming in at 16 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Jax. 16 feet, 9 inches on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Yira, Kraken, Kika, Cricket, Lady Bird, and Logan due up next. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Little Man Jax. Got Shannon and the magic stool on the back of the dog. Jensen, a.k.a. Violet, handler of record on the front. Yura, Kraken, Kika, Cricket due up next. Jump number 2 coming for Little Man Jax right here, right now. Little Man Jax. Here we go, maybe. Each team is allowed a total of 3 minutes on the dock. We're going to get each and every second out of that right here. Jump number 2 coming up for Jensen and Jax. Turbo boosters on the magic stool turned on. Little Man Jax. Looked like he might have got a little bit of a late start, but when he came fast. Good boy, Jax. Jump number 2, going to be another big one coming in at 16 feet and 7 inches. Good boy, Jax. Good boy, Jax. Violet and Jax getting a score of 16 feet 9 inches in splash number 5. Good Little Man Jax. Next up on the dock, this is going to bring us to one of our newer teams, just started this weekend with North America Diving Dogs. This is Melody and her golden retriever, super fast, tiny little girl, Yura. Already has a fantastic personal best of 18 feet 10 inches. Current average of 18 feet 6 inches. That is so much speed. And I hate to say it, but that would have destroyed her personal best by several feet. Jump number 1 coming up right now. If we can duplicate that twice, we're going to crush that personal best. Hopefully we can match that right here. Wonderful run down the dock. This is going to be a really big score for them. It actually ties that personal best, coming in at 18 feet and 10 inches. Great job, Yura. 18 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. So much speed from that little girl. You did. You have one left. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Yura. I think jump number 2 going to be just a little bit shorter. It is still a really nice jump, coming in at 17 feet and 3 inches. You're going to take that personal best tying score of 18 feet and 10 inches from jump number 1. Up on the dock, we're in for a special treat here. This is 11-year-old Cracky Sue with a handler barely older than her. All-world junior handler Michaela Browning on the dock with little Cracky Sue. In her younger days, this tiny little girl powered off the end of the dock for a personal best of 27 feet 9 inches. Still super fun to watch these two getting synced as well. Whoa. I hope that's not what we have in store for us moving forward. There was some miscommunication there. We had all this ironed out. I expect two really big cracky jumps coming right here. You got this, Michaela. I have full faith. I watched this in practice. Jump number one coming up right here for Michaela and Kraken. There we go. That was much better. A lot more what I was looking for on jump number one. Good girl, Cracky Sue, and a big score for her coming in at 17 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Cracky, 17 feet 9 inches. Good jump for the old girl right there, all-world junior handler Michaela on the front of the dock. Cindy Lou had back surgery right at 5 weeks ago. Michaela will be handling both of her dogs this splash. Good girl, Sue. Another really good Kraken jump. Will jump number two be bigger than jump number one? Cindy Lou, what do you think? 18 feet what? You're wrong. 18 feet 0 inches on jump number two. You are awfully close. I'll give you that, Cindy Lou. A 1 inch variance is pretty darn close. Good job, Cracky Sue. 18 feet 0 inches on jump number two. Good girl, Cracky Sue. Now back. Next up on the dock, the other Michaela. This is Michaela and her German Shepherd, Kika. On deck, Cricket, followed by Lady Bird and Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, and River. Good job, kid. Hatch. Rhodey is after River, correct? Huh? Oh, so Rhodey is after River. Did I announce it? Oh. Oh, shoot. Jump number one. Sorry, I was thinking three. Jump number one coming up right here for Kika. That wasn't one of her best looking jumps, but she set a personal best with a similar jump yesterday, and I feel like this is going to be really close again. Big score for Kika coming in at 9 feet 4 inches. Good girl. I feel like the prettier her jumps are, the shorter they go. Here we go, Little Miss Kika. Jump two coming up right here. Cricket, Ladybird, Logan on deck. Wow, that might do it. Good girl, Kika. This is a big, big Kika jump. You're wrong. She did not tie. Brand new personal best at 10 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Kika. Brand new personal best at 10 feet 4 inches. Got it by 2 full inches. Good guess, though, that you're only off by 2 inches from 50 feet away. Good girl, Kika. Look at you be really close from that far away. Next up on the dock, one of my favorite teams in this whole sport. This is Melinda and her little German short-haired pointer, Little Miss Cricket. I feel like somebody runs and puts a trampoline on the end of the dock every time this team is out there. Little Miss Cricket just boings off the end, has a personal best way out at 24 feet 0 inches. Current average, a great one at 20 feet 6 inches. Let's go get it, kid. Such a fun little girl to watch right here. Ladybird, Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, do up next. Silly girl, go get it. Let's get that duck, kid. Go get your, there it is. Get your duck, kiddo. Good job, Cricket. Jump number 1 coming up right here from Melinda and Cricket. Ladybird, Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, do up next. Right now, jump number 1 for Little Miss Cricket. Over here too. Cricket's duck set out there right about 25 feet into the pool. Jump number 1 coming up right here from Melinda and Cricket. Oh, holy cow, that was emergency brake level braking. Let's go get it, Cricket. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, Cricket. Come on, pretty girl. Wow, that was a great looking cricket jump. Lots of speed and, as always, an immense amount of hang time. Good girl, Cricket. A big jump of 22 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Cricket. Everything kind of fell into place on the run down the dock. Good girl, Cricket. And a big jump of 22 feet and 1 inch. Jump number 2 coming up right here from Melinda and Cricket. Once again, Ladybird, Logan, Marble, Odelia, and Ranger do up next. Wow, that's perfect right at that 25-foot mark again. A little bit of backspin applied on the duck that time. Good stretch and another fantastic jump. I think it's going to be a little bit shorter than jump number 1, but still a really nice Cricket jump. Good girl, Cricket. Jump 2 comes in at 19 feet and 10 inches. 19 feet and 10 inches on jump number 2. Got that huge Cricket score of 22 feet 1 inch on jump number 1. Awesome. Congratulations to Michaela and Kika. Got a junior title on their last jump with a score of 10 feet 4 inches. Next up on the dock, this is the record-holding Rocco Italiano. Their first ever competitive jump broke the record with a score of 21 feet 5 inches. Good job, Ladybird. Only the 3rd ever competitor with Rocco Italiano to record a score with North America Diving Dogs. And by far the largest jump recorded. Jump number 1 for this team coming up right here. Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, do up. Ladybird, you gotta go that way, kid. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Little Miss Ladybird. Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, and the Scouts do up next. Right now, jump number 1. Yes, that was an excellent jump by Ladybird. Jump number 1, another big one coming in over 21 feet again at 21 feet and 1 inch. Great job by Lady Bird, 21 feet and 1 inch. One more time. Jump 2 coming up right here, only 4 inches off that personal best set last splash and their first ever competitive score. Logan, Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, and Rhodey do up next. Wow, another big one. Good girl, Lady Bird. She's getting some serious speed off the end of that dog. Another big jump, going to be just a little bit shorter, still a master level jump, coming in at 20 feet and 7 inches. Great job, Lady Bird. Another 21 foot plus jump coming in at 21 feet and 1 inch. Good job, Lady Bird. And nobody had to reel you in out of the pool either. Good girl. Good girl, Lady Bird. Next up on the dock, this will be Abby and her service dog, Little Man Logan. Just over a year ago, this man had TPLO surgery on his right knee, I think it was. Abby will correct me if I'm wrong, but he priorly owned a personal best of 18 feet 9 inches, currently averaging 12 feet 6 inches. Good boy, buddy. Jump number 1 coming up here for Wild Man Logan. Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, Run Forest. I think you're safe. Good boy, Logan. Great run down the dock on jump number 1. Give me a second. Now you're good. Good boy, Logan. Jump number 1, a big one coming in at 13 feet 9 inches. 13 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. Good boy. Jump 2 coming up right here for Wild Man Logan. Marble, Odelia, Ranger, River, and Rhodey due up next. Jump number 2 for Wild Man Logan. Great score of 13 feet 9 inches on jump number 1. Good boy, buddy. Locked onto that tug that time. Fantastic job, little man. Going to be just a little bit shorter, but not by much, coming in at 13 feet and 5 inches. Perfectly locked onto the tug that time. Good boy, Logan. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Candy and her Australian Shepherd, Marble. Good boy, Wild Man. We need to bring back the Wild Man abs. Marble, Odelia, and Ranger. Little Miss Marble has a personal best of 14 feet 2 inches. Current average 11 feet 11 inches. Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, the Scouts, and Silas and Stormy due up next. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Candy and Marble. Good girl, Marble. One of her better looking jumps of the weekend. It's going to score accordingly, coming in at 10 feet and 5 inches. 10 feet, 5 inches on jump number 1. Jump 2 coming up right here. Odelia, Ranger, River, Rhodey, and the Scouts due up next. Good girl, marble jump number 2, going to be bigger yet. Much bigger, good girl, marble with jump number 2 coming in at 11 feet and 8 inches. 11 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2, good girl, marble. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Aubrey and her German Shepherd, Little Miss Odelia. Good girl, Odelia. This team has a personal best of 22 feet and 2 inches. Current average, a great one at 18 feet 3 inches. Ranger, River, the Scouts, Silas and Stormy due up next. Jump number 1 coming right here for Aubrey and Odelia. Maybe. I feel like she got a little close there. Good girl, Odelia. Jump number 1 coming in at 17 feet and 10 inches. 17 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1 for Odelia. Jump 2 coming up here, Ranger, River, Rhodey, Scout, and Silas and Stormy due up next. Jump 2 coming for Odelia and Aubrey right here. Nice run down the dock. Will it be bigger? Either way, that was a gorgeous looking jump. It's considerably bigger. Great job, Odelia, coming in at 19 feet and 2 inches. Great job by Aubrey and Odelia with a score of 19 feet and 2 inches. Next up on the dock, that will bring us back to Shannon and her big jumping yellow Labrador Retriever. This is Ranger. Been very close to that personal best of 24 feet 0 inches on numerous occasions this weekend. Current average of 21 feet 11 inches. River, Rhodey, Scout, Silas, Stormy, Teeling, and Trooper due up next. Thank goodness we're not outside because that toss would have made it rain. Good boy, Ranger. Who knows? It's humid in here. You might make it start raining with another one of those in here. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Shannon and Ranger. Jump 1 coming up right here for Shannon and Ranger. I heard a little pep talk on the back here. River on deck. Good man, Ranger, and a really, really big Ranger jump. Close again, buddy. Over 23 feet at 23 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Ranger. 23 feet and 2 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here. 23 feet, 2 inches set on jump number 1. Good boy, Ranger. This one might be close, Shannon. This one might be very, very close. I can't tell, but it's right in that area. Oh, not quite, buddy. I'm so sorry. Still a big jump at 23 feet, 8 inches. Good boy, Ranger. 23 feet, 8 inches. So close so many times, buddy. We're going to get it again one of these times. I know it. Good boy. Not often do you see somebody that close to their personal best on every dang jump. Yes. That's correct. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Issa and her black Labrador Retriever, Little Miss River. Super fast, big jumping little black Labrador with a personal best of 23 feet and 2 inches. Last splash out earned their master dock title. Over here, kid. So small, but so fast and powerful. Here we go, little girl, jump 1 coming up right here. Issa and River. Got all these big jumps, and her average is starting to catch up. It still sits at 18 feet, 8 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Rhodey, Scout, Silas, and Stormy due up next. Beautiful, good run and a good looking jump. And a master level jump again for River. What's the score going to be? Oh, it's a great one at 21 feet, 10 inches. Good girl, River. 21 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1. We can only go up from there. Rhodey on deck with guest handler Michaela Browning, followed by Scout, Silas, Stormy, Teeling, and Trooper. Fantastic. I do think jump number 2 is going to be longer than jump number 1. Let's find out how true that is. Quite a bit longer. Great job all the way out to 22 feet and 5 inches. 22 feet and 5 inches for Little Miss River on jump number 2. Great job, little girl. Just got her master title. Last splash. 2 more big master level jumps on splash number 5. on the dock, guest handler Michaela Browning, all-world junior handler, and Little Miss Rhodey. Cindy may never get her dog back after this. Good girl, Roadster. This team set a personal best last event of 23 feet and 7 inches. We got even more in this than that. I've seen it. Current average, a big one for Rhodey at 19 feet 2 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here, only 5 inches off that green mark of elite level at 24 feet 0 inches. Jump 1 coming up here. Scout, Silas Stormy due up next. Good girl, Roadster. Big mid-air grab and a really good-looking Rhodey jump. Good girl, Roadster, all the way out to 21 feet 9 inches. 21 feet and 9 inches on jump number 1 for the Roadster. Jump number 2 coming up right here from Michaela and the Roadster. Wow, good girl, Rhodey. This is going to go right on past jump number 1 and maybe by quite a bit. Cindy Lou, is it going to be a personal best? I'm asking you before I look. Yeah, is it a personal best or not? I don't know yet. You're kind of right. They tied it at 23 feet 7 inches. Good girl, Roadster. 23 feet 7 inches, tying that personal best. That was a good run and jump. Big mid-air grab from Michaela and the Roadster. Wonderful handling on the back and Rhodey wrangling by Kylie on the back. Tying a personal best of 23 feet 7 inches for tiny little Roadster. I think you're done. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Sarah and her black Labrador Retriever. This is Scout, a.k.a. the Scout Master. Little Miss Scouty has a personal best clear out at 23 feet 1 inch. Current average of 20 feet 9 inches. Guest holder Teresa from Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training on the back of the dock. Hatch. We're missing it. Our song. Wow, just like Shannon, we're trying to bring down rain with that one. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Sarah and Scout. Big Scout, Silas Stormy, Teeling Trooper due up next. Right now, Little Miss Scout. The Scout Master on dock for jump number 1. And there it is. Let's go, Toots. little lift, and this is still going to be a big score. That had so much speed. She didn't even leave the surface of the dock and still got out to the master level with a big jump of 20 feet and 8 inches. All speed and no jump for a big score of 20 feet, 8 inches. We get that good lift on there, we're really going to fly. Let's go get it, Scouty. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Sarah and the Scoutmaster. There we go, Toots. Good girl. This is going to be a monster jump. I've got good news and I've got not so good news. The not so good news is it's not a personal best, but the really good news is she tied her current personal best at 23 feet and 1 inch. 23 feet 1 inch, tying her personal best. That a Girl Scout. Good Girl Scoutmaster. 23 feet and 1 inch on jump number 2. Had that same beautiful run, got a little extra lift, more like she normally does, and got a huge score, tying her personal best. Up on the dock, that will bring us to Big Scout. This is Shane and his male chocolate lab Scout. This team has a great personal best of 25 feet 6 inches. Current average of 22 feet 6 inches. Big, powerful chocolate lab right here, Scout. Silas, Stormy, Teeling, Trooper, Benson, Tucker, Zuko, and Calypso to round out splash number 5. Beautiful warm-up dock on the warm-up jump on the short dock for Big Scout. Silas, Stormy, Teeling, Trooper, Big Boy Benson, Tucker, Zuko, and Calypso. Jump number 1 for Shane and Scout coming up right here. Good boy, Scout. He was locked onto that like I haven't seen him in a long time, and this is going to be a good jump for him. Good boy, Scout. 22 feet and 10 inches. 22 feet 10 inches for Scout. Scout was once a rescue dog, chocolate lab from the Davis County shelter just up north. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Silas, Stormy, and Teeling due up next. Jump number 2 for Big Scout coming up right here. That fantastic score of 22 feet 10 inches. Yes, good boy, Scout. That's going to be another good one. Another big one, just a little bit shorter than jump number 1, but still a great one coming in at 22 feet 2 inches. Good boy, Scout. 2 really nice Scout jumps. On the dock, this is your admin guru. This is Deborah. Don't call me Deb Pillard. Little man Silas, a.k.a. Tito on the dock. Are we incorporating a Kylie on the back this time? Or is Kylie just an extra hands? Little man Tito. Little man Tito has a big personal best of 19 feet 7 inches. Current average of 15 feet 3 inches. We've got plenty of big ones left in us this weekend, buddy. Let's go get some of them right now. Kylie is holding. We're changing it up. Trying something different here. Hopefully it pays off. Let's go get it, little man. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Might have been a little faster. Jump number 1 for little man Tito, gonna come in at 10 feet and 10 inches. Oh, that was terrible writing. Let's try that again. 10 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1. Jump 2 coming up right here for little man Silas. You jinxed yourself by saying that number last night, Deborah. Or this morning, I guess it was. I don't even want to look at this one, Tito. Jump number 2 going to be considerably shorter, coming in at 8 feet and 4 inches. We got to get those kinks worked out, little man. The run was faster that time, but we forgot to jump. You ran fast, little man. You ran really fast, but that's all we did. We also want to jump at the end, mister. Perfect. Let's get that checked out. Which one's
Stormy and Terry. Very nice warm-up jump there for Stormy. She had a little bit of a slow start this morning. Feel like we're back on track now. Stormy has a personal best, clear out at 27 feet. Atta girl, Storms. Mom messed her up on that one, but it's still an okay jump at 22 feet 3 inches. 22 feet 3 inches for Miss Stormy. Get back up there and see if we can do a little better on this one. Definitely looks more awake than she did this morning. There we go. Much better jump, coming in at 24 feet even. 24 feet even. Nice elite jump for Miss Stormy Weather. So we will have Teeling, Trooper, Benson, Tucker, Zuko, and Calypso. Hey, Little Miss Teeling. Got her squeaky dog to jump for. Matches her pretty purple collar. She will be doing a practice jump. There we go. Very nice warm-up jump for Miss Teeling. She has a personal best all the way out at 11 feet 7 inches and a recent average of 11.3. Very consistent, this girl. Benson. We already jumped. All right. Oh, nice jump from Miss Teeling. And are we ready for it? A new personal best of 12 feet. 12 feet even for Miss Teeling. All right, gonna see if we can get better than 12 feet on this one. Huge personal best for Teeling on that last jump. Another really nice jump, but gonna be just a little bit shorter, coming in at 11 feet 6 inches, 6 on that second jump. Very nice. Up next we will have Trooper, followed by Benson, Tucker, Zuko, and Calypso. Here comes Mr. Trooper. He will not be doing a practice jump all the way from Grand Junction, Colorado. Love watching this boy jump. He truly enjoys the game. Gets to travel all over the country doing this. Ooh, nice jump from Trooper. Very, very good jump, coming in at 18 feet 6 inches. 18 feet 6 inches for Trooper. Beautiful jump. Take his time getting out of the pool. No need to rush. ready for that second jump. Another great jump from Trooper. That one is going to be just a tiny bit shorter, coming in at 17 feet 9 inches, 17.9 on that second jump. Beautiful jumps by Trooper. Up next we have Benson. Favorite boy Benson up on the dock. He will be doing a practice jump. Benson maybe has the most enthusiasm for this game. Doing an unscored practice jump. Wasn't ready for that. Yeah, what a good boy. He like first jump coming right up. First one coming in at 9 feet 11 inches. 9 feet 11 inches on that first jump. What a boy. Yeah, man. I love him. Yeah, buddy. For Benson, 11 feet 9 inches. 11 feet 9 inches on that one. Way to go, buddy. That was beautiful. All right, up next, we have Tucker. Little Tucker has a personal best clear out at 17 feet 11 inches. Huge flying little dog here. Yeah, beautiful best, 17 feet 9 inches. 17 feet 9 inches. Beautiful jump by Tucker. Just teetering on that 18-foot mark for him. Another great jump by Tucker. And we may have just done it. 18 feet 3 inches for Tucker. 18.3. Good boy. New personal best. Crushing that 17 foot 11 inches. All the way out 18 feet 3 inches. All right, up next we have Zuko, followed by Calypso. Zuko has a personal best clear out at 15 feet 4 inches. I do believe they're fairly new to this sport. Saw them at the last event. He will be taking an unscored practice jump. Yeah, good boy. He's going that way. All right. Recent average of 12 feet. Personal best clear out at 15.4. Beautiful chocolate lab. Nice, very nice jump from Zuko. Coming at 15 feet 9 inches. Another personal best. Good boy. I didn't even realize that. What a good boy. New personal best of 15 feet 9 inches. What a good boy. We're going to see if we can even do better on that one. We love seeing these dogs jump way out there getting personal bests. Holy cow, buddy. Another personal best, 16 feet even on that one. 16 feet even. Good boy. Crushed his original personal best of 15 feet 4 inches, all the way out at 16 feet. What a good boy. Up next, we will have Calypso. Calypso is the reigning #1 Belgian Malinois with North America Diving Dogs. All right, Calypso Muppet on the top. Allie, yeah, thank you. All right, Calypso has a personal best clear out at 31 feet 6 inches. She was the 2023 #1 Belgian Malinois with all of North America Diving Dogs. Started out the morning with a 28-foot jump. We're going to see if we can do a little bit better than that. 11 inches on that first one. 28 feet, 11 inches on that first jump. We know she has a little more in her. Good girl. Another huge jump for Calypso. Be quite a bit bigger than that last one, coming in at 29 feet 6 inches. 29 feet 6 inches on that second jump. Good job. All right, we will be back at 2 p.m. for the next splash.